Hi guys, DJ Newsmax, and I was able to score 2 boxes this time of circulated pennies, or I should say Lincoln Memorial cents. Of course, the box says pennies, but we have Memorial Lincoln cents here, so they're both circulated because they have the holes in the bottom. So let me pull one out of the way. I'll crack one open. That way you don't have to stare at my hairy arm, and we'll see what we got inside. Alright, the first box is open. I'm not seeing any wheat enders, but I'm not seeing any Canadian enders either, so that's a good sign in my book. I opened this one because it's a little bit lighter than the other one, so hopefully we're saving the best box for last. That being said, let's not dilly-dally and jump into roll number 1. We're on roll number 6. And as you can see there, we have some wheat bags. Let's flip them over and see what we got here. Is that a 3 or an 8? That's a 1958. Philadelphia. I can check that for the double die. I know the double die on these ones are worth a ton of money, but there's only been a couple found. Wouldn't that be awesome if this is one? And it's definitely not the double die. It is pretty extreme. Through In God We Trust. There's only been a few found, and I do believe one's worth like $500,000. I'll keep searching. Roll number 7, and we've got a date towards the back here. We got a 1952. From Denver. I'll check that off camera for the D over S. 51 and 52 is the one year you can look for over mint marks. We're on roll number 8. Just got them sprawled out, and we got one coin from the end, almost an ender. There's going to be another wheat cent. Wheat cent number 3 is in 1940 from Denver. We're on roll number 9, and we've got some back-to-back Canadians here. The first one is a 2001. The second one is a 1981. We're on roll 15, and we're going to get wheat cent number 4. And that is a 1949 Denver. We're on roll 22, and we're going to get Canadian. Where did it go? Number 3. And that's going to be a 1988. We're on roll 29, and we've got Canadian number 4, and that is a 1997. 4 wheats, 4 Canadians. We are on roll 32, and we're going to get Canadian number 5. And that is a double date, 2002. We are on roll 38, and we had a wheat cent ender. You can see the crimper kiss right there on his head. Guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. And it's a 57 Denver. Wheat cent number 5. We're tied up again. Well, the first box is hunted, and we came up with 5 wheats, 5 Canadians. I got a 1980. If we look at it, let's see if we can get it on camera. I doubt it's going to do it any justice. It's a Woody. See if we get it under the light, if it'll show any better here. It doesn't really. Well, you can kind of see it from there, but it's a what they consider a woody scent, which is basically an improperly annealed planchet, I do believe. And then we got the full series of S's: 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74. Of course, the 69s were not the DDOs. So let me pull out box number 2 and we'll get started. Well, the second box is open and I don't see any wheat enders, so let's just dive right in. Roll 2, and our first find is going to be a Canadian. And it's going to be a 1972. We are on roll number 7, and we're going to get our first wheat scent. Got some wheat bags here, and it is going to be a 1948 Denver. 1 wheat, 1 Canadian. We're on roll 14, and we got 2 here. We got a Canadian and a 1956 from Philly. And the Canadian is going to be a 1984. 2-2. We are on roll 19. And if you look towards the back here, we got some wheat stalks. This will be wheat scent number 3. And it is a 1946 San Francisco. We are on roll 25. And if you look right here, we have got a wheat bag. And it is a 1950 from Denver. Wheat scent number 4. We're on roll 31. If you look right here, we have some wheat bags. But right here, we have a date. Let's pull this one out first. This is a 53 Denver minted. Wheat scent number 5. Back here, we have, looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's probably pretty new. It's actually in really nice shape. Actually, it's a 1945. 40s, I thought it was at least a 57 or 8, so it's nice to have a nice looking 45 from an album. Alright, let me finish up this roll. We're on roll 36. And I got something that we don't get very often, or I don't get very often, I should say. It's definitely not proof alike anymore, but it is a 1996 San Francisco minted proof penny. It has seen way better days. I think this is my 3rd proof penny that I found. This one being, of course, in the worst shape. Alright, let me finish up with this roll. We are on roll 47, and got a forward facing 1944 from Philly. Wheat scent number 7. We are on the 50th and final roll, and we've got, well, let me see, where are they? Right here, we got some wheat bags. This will be wheat scent number 8. So I definitely saved the best box for last. It is a 1955 from Denver. Well, that box is done. And we got 8 wheats. Only 2 Canadians, thank goodness. I only got 3 S mints, a 74 and a 69S that's in really, really nice shape. Of course, the one that you would wish to have the double die on didn't have it. And then, of course, we got the other S, the 96S proof. So this box did, in my opinion, beat the first box. So like always, I'm going to post a link right up here for my eBay page. Check it out. I might have something you need. You never know. And if you're in the kind of weather I'm in right now, make sure you stay hydrated. It's hot out there. And until next time, everybody, happy hunting, and thank you for watching.
Here we go.